Okay, live stream is ready, and we will do the second race of the Formula 1 1958 season with the second race of the Automobilista Unofficial community. And it will be a very tricky one. Jim, J-Turn already mentioned that we need to be around this track very careful, because any tiny mistake can end your race. And you see already here the map, the layout, how it looks. So it will be pretty tricky. Let's just focus the game so I can select everything more closely. First I will try to go on practice with the car I'm used to, with the Van Waal, but I might be changing the car to probably a slower car. It's okay, like the Lotus 12, because that's fairly safer to drive the car, because it's pretty light and a pretty nimble car, so that's a good choice, I guess, for me. But we will first try on the Van Waal. Damn, I forgot something to change. Before I get on track, I need to reduce my visual quality settings, because this track and car combination is pretty demanding on the memory limit of the game of 4 gigabytes. So sadly you cannot enjoy the track in full glory. Let's go on medium. Sucker's texture might be okay on full. These low, shadows low, looks awful. I think we need to work on that during the practice and see what works and what does not. Textures might be something I need to go down a bit. I don't know how much it consumes this track. Yeah, we will see how that will go. So the rest, I think it's okay that way. Yeah, shadows low, basically the same as the shadows on the cars. It looks horrible, but yeah, we will give it a try and see how that will work out. One thing, I guess. Yeah, I need to exit the game because it's password protected. Let me just jump onto it again over the Just Race platform. Just easy as it goes. One click and directly open up the game connecting to the server. Now I know what I wanted to do, but then I need to restart the game as well as enable reprojection, because I certainly not able to race without reprojection enabled. But that's something we can see. Let's just enable the overlay always show, and then we can see if that's working out or not. I guess in the beginning, when we are quite alone on the track, it might work out, but it can happen. The more join the track, then it starts to lag or even crash when the memory limit is hit. There are already a few on the track, and let's jump into the track. Let's see.
Yellow flag, watch out.
That's still okay.
Looks like the leader's gone off.
Something is not right.
Clear.
Why I'm starting here and not there? I think there's no real pit box here on this track. Okay, that's odd, but that seems to be okay. I will directly go for the reprojection. I don't need to restart, so that's good. I will directly do that. Just force is always on, half the frame rate, so I have a little bit more headroom, but I think I need to increase my, let's go to 120 Hertz, so the artifacts will not be so heavy. Then I need to, no, it's also correct, it's on VR, everything is set. Okay, calibrate my brakes, press them hard to get down to maximum pedal range, and then I'm set. Yesterday I practiced on, I raced and time trial on Dundrod, and it's a good example what to expect from this track, but this one is even more dangerous because you don't have meadow to fly off track. You have a sudden concrete barrier you crash into, and then it's instantly over, or even trees, and all the trees that are on the side. So let's go on this track and see if we can survive it on our first run on this track. Never driven it before. Oops, you fall down here a bit. Okay, where am I? I don't want to end the one. I think I have time. Oh, there's the other one car passing. Yeah, that's a historical track for Napoli, Italy, made by Tracks. It's actually a pay-wear track, but for the Automobilista Cup it was made for free. But I encourage everyone to support the work Tracks did on it. I think just with £4 you can get this track, and £1 more you get also the Assetto Corsa version of it. Oh, yeah. It's really tricky, huh? Need to get even slower around it.
You're taking a tiny bit of bodywork damage, but you won't feel it.
Beautiful to go around the track. Never driven it before, just saw it on the replay to take some screenshots. But in VR, this is amazingly good. You really feel that you're driving here through the track. Hard to see where I need to go. Yeah, remembering this is a very narrow section here, going uphill. Oops, goes down here. I hope the creator will join the race, but he already mentioned that he has internet problems and might not be able to join, which is quite sad, because I think it would be a glorious day for him to participate in a race on his track. Okay, that was one lap already. I thought it was a bit longer, the track. Okay, I guess it's manageable. But dangerous if you go on fast. Oh yes, that's too fast already. For me it is. But it's good that it's not so fast as you actually never constantly speeding through it, so it makes you more cautious. Downrod was more dangerous on that aspect because you have this very fast downhill sections, and it was a time trial, so
Yellow flag sector 3.
yeah, actually it could be a... Oops.
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Could be a good track for the Lotus actually.
Green flag sector 2.
The Lotus 12. I guess I just drive a bit with the Vanval to get at least a bit used to the turns, to the flow, and then I will try the Lotus 12. because my goal would be not to be at a fast pace, it would be to survive the race without causing any trouble. And hopefully even get a decent position, because fighting here on this track will be a dangerous matter. Ooh. Keep that stuff on the track.
Lap time was 2:35.3.
Okay. Oh, not again, not again, not again. Same corner. I think the drifting masters that can keep the car sideways are at a good advantage here. That could be a good way to go around these corners at a rather slow pace. Throw it into the corner a bit. The only problem is that you probably don't have enough space.
Sector 3 is clear. Left side tyres are cold.
Pretty awesome.
Your quickest overall. Your rear brakes
Pretty
are cold.
fun going over the track. Can imagine what times the fast guys will do on this track. And then in a safe manner as well, so quite challenging for everyone. Too fast into the corner. Oh, there's here a Porsche that might be Christian. I think he wanted to test different cars. Ooh.
Sector 1's quick.
Damn, I missed shift. Went a bit wide.
Tire temperatures look good.
Feels like rally driving actually. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. To get very precise around the track. Ooh, no, 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 no. Ah.
Speed.
Oh, he's a pit. Okay. There's a pit on the outside. Okay, that can... Now I know where it is.
The leader has just done a 216.0. There's a car approaching. Don't cross the
216. 216. Oops.
Yellow flag.
That's it. Okay,
Green flag sector 1. You've had a bit of bodywork damage there.
so 215.9. Okay, what's interesting here? Track seems incredibly green. Yeah, that's it is green. Track is at single digits. Max grip 1000. Okay, we have the one valve 228.3, and I'm really having a good, sort of a good
Sector 2 is
confidence. I just took the default setup and
Thompson has binned it.
the final gear ratio can be a lot shorter, I guess, on this track because you cannot even speed out fullest.
Sector 1 is yellow.
And adjust a few settings here and there, but that's a very good
Had a
thing.
bit of bodywork damage. Stay out. It's not too bad.
I will rejoin the track,
That's the end of the session. B2.
but I think I cannot do it easily through the game. It would be helpful for me, but I guess it's not possible. Nope. No, it's not the one. Let's see. No, it will be password protected, definitely, because the server will not restart. Oops, where's the desktop? There we go. And then, let's see, this is also working. Yep, that's good. Okay, let's join again. And then take the Lotus 12. It's a pretty slow car, but very nimble, so as you are constantly cornering on this track, it might be even an advantage for a driver that it's not so well driving a car to the limit. So you can see this is around the car I've driven before. The van wall is around 750 kilograms, but has a 270 horsepower, and it's balanced quite well from its drivability. I think the fastest car is the one many are driving. It's a prototype car, the Valiente. Let's see which one. It's just one Valiente, I think. No, it's not two Valientes. Not two different Valientes, actually. I think it's not this one. I think it's... No, it could be this one. And it's pretty light, but it is pretty powerful. But I remember it was also a little bit tricky to handle. And the Lotus 12 in comparison to the one I've driven before, you will see it now, way less horsepower. It's just 155 horsepower, but very light, around 400 kilograms, so it's a lot lighter and pretty nimble car. So I will take that for a spin and see if it feels more safe for me. But the Vanval was already good. I think I could be comfortable driving the Vanval the whole race. But I think it's a good opportunity to drive a different car and take the Lotus for a spin and see if that suits me better on this track. But it might get too pushy because of the nimbleness of the car. So it might be counterproductive, so I need to test on that. Yeah, let's cap even everything. Oh, and then, yeah, that's something you need to be careful. Don't make the car too light or it gets very unstable. So 50 liters should be in it. I think even with the Vanval I've driven with the 100 liters default. There's a Porsche, I think that's Rob in a Porsche. Okay, the cockpit at least, it's already looking quite nice. I think I can disable the overlay. Let's go and adjust with the dashboard so it gets hidden when I'm on track.
Exit's clear. Push. Yellow flag. Caution. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy. Cold tyres all around.
Ooh, indeed, it's very difficult, different to drive. Okay, let's go back to the pit. Let's just directly go and change the ratio to a lower wheel gear ratio here. And then I think that's okay. I'm not sure why the turning feels so odd. The direction, the steering lock and rotation is identical for both cars, but yeah, it feels very different. Okay, that's too short. Now I know what is different. I always have no force feedback on this car.
Sector 3.
The Porsche here, you see, that is a totally different looking car. It's, I think, a car that was been, I'm not sure if that was been raced, because it's not technically not a Formula 1 car, I'm not sure. But it's the slowest of the bunch, very slow in comparison. Heavy and slow power.
On your left. Your left.
Ooh, I spun out. Oh, I think the van was feeling a little bit more safer with it.
Green flag sector 3.
Yeah, it's getting pretty light in the rears. So I think we need to keep that fuel in. But that makes reduces the positive aspect of the car when you need to put in a lot of fuel to get more weight on it.
Exit's clear. Left. Sector 1 is clear.
Ah, that's another one valve on the track. Know who it is. Ooh, I should look upwards.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah, I need to be concentrated here. Not get distracted by looking at the score table above.
The pit exit's clear. Green flag sector 1.
Ooh.
Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
I think it does not do me any justice to train a car on a new track. I think that's stupid to do that, because I lose time generally to practice a safe driving way. I tested one valve and that's okay.
That's
Sorry for the
P4.
back and forth here. I get a feeling that the car, I cannot get the use of the car or the feeling for the Lotus so quickly to be able to race here safely. So one valve it is again, because I could race with it without major incidents, and with the Lotus I'm constantly going off track. And this is not something I should do. So one valve it is, but I will try to... Yeah, let's see, with just the 8 again, Tony Brooks livery here with the yellow nose. And then we get to see if that is the one I'm going for. What I will try though is to get a setup from yesterday on Napoli, from Dundrod and from the race before. Yeah, but I'm not sure what I have changed, so I need to be careful on that stuff. So obviously I was 50 liters down and the rotation was the same. Let's see what we have here. Tire pressures. I think the spring rate was softened on the rears to get more connection to the ground. But I will take a little break. We'll be back in a few and then I will check that out.
It looks like Thompson has spun off. Sector 2 is clear. Yellow flag sector 2. We think that Shepherd has binned it. Sector 2 is clear.
Okay, I'm back now and I will check the setup file comparison. So pressure 240 to 60 in the back, spring rates 19 and 28, 38. I just want to check how it was on Dundrod historic. Just load that up. And we can directly save another one for Napoli, just in case we want to use it or not, because the default setup was okay for a stable one. Probably not, might not to fiddle around with that. There is no Napoli folder.
Sector 1 is yellow.
No, there isn't anyone. Okay, then yeah, just load it up and then we will see. So the pressure is reduced on the front by 20, and in the rear by 20 as well. Cambering angle a bit adjusted. Spring rate is the same, front and back. So it's just the pressure that has changed. A little bit of rear camber. Yeah, let's go on track. Fuel is 50, the rest is the same. And final gear ratio, that's something probably I can adjust as well, but let's go and try it out first. SimHub is now bugged a bit, 2 times on the board, because I'm had a time before, changed the car and rejoined, and so it messed my board.
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Yeah, you need to be careful here. Are the pits really where the line is?
Track's clear. Push, push, push. We need to get some heat into these brakes. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
That was a little bit too much.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Green flag, Sector 2.
I go with the default setup, and then I just reduce the fuel to 50 liters, and then I see from there on. But I even might do a little bit more to just be safe with the weight for the race. Let's go with 65 liters or something like that. And then we can see if that's better. The blue flag scenarios will be quite dangerous. If I'm not at a very fast pace, I will have certain cars I need to pass, let them pass. And this track is not ideal for this.
Tyres are cold. Sector 3 is clear. Sector 3 times okay.
Oops, I was going over the pit time. Slow down the one corner.
Sector 1 is 2.2 off the pace.
Oops.
Tyre temps are good.
Quite a workout,
Sector 3 times quick.
but I have a pace 126. Ooh. This corner is the one I should be more careful. Always sliding out.
Sector 1 is 3.6 seconds off the pace. New fastest lap from Shepherd, 220.1.
Matty Shepard's on the track as well. 221. It's already dangerously fast.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Poor gearbox.
Yellow flag in sector 2. We can see Shepherd has gone off. Green flag sector 2.
This damn corner. I need to be way slower than that.
Sector 1 is clear. You had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad.
Need to brake earlier. Too much gas while turning.
Yellow flag.
Okay, let's get to the pit box. Phew. Okay. It works with the 56 liter. Let's go lower and see if that can still work out.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
And
We think Thompson and Weiss have stacked it.
the gear ratio. It could be even a nice trick to extend it to be a little bit safer on the gas on accelerating out of the corners. Let's try that. So 352 is the default, and then whoa, that was not correct.
Sector 1 is clear.
What's this? Ooh,
You've got a little bit of bodywork damage there.
it's the lowest and it's the highest. Okay, do we want to go? No, we cannot go in the other direction. Okay, it's extended already out to the max, so it's good to stay at that position. Oh, I saw that it interpolates the curves if you go to one max to the other.
Sector 2 is yellow.
How we can improve stability of the car. I think the tires are
Incident in sector 1.
hard
Sector
rubber
1 is
anyway,
yellow.
they was slidey.
Green flag sector 1.
Could soften the springs to make it more connected to the surface, but could also make the car sluggish. So what would effectively improve car stability? That's something I'm not sure of. Caster angle. Yeah, no one here currently watching my stream that has a knowledge of setups. Yeah, I think I keep going on the track and see if I can keep my pace. So it's not bad pace already.
Sector 2 is
I'm
clear.
not sure if they can survive the race with that pace. Udo Rem is now also on the track. And the name board is totally mixed up. But it's interesting to see. Let's see where is the Porsches, which car is here. Okay, Rob is in the Porsche. And has the same time as I have. So it might be not bad to choose a car like that here. Because I also will not improve my pace more than that. And this is a car, it might be safer to handle. More robust from damage, but I'm not sure. Yeah, let's see what other cars have. Udo Remme will also do the Lancia. Canuck, from Maddie, Cooper. And yeah, Udo Remme already did the best time, 2:18.3. So he's pushing it. And Sam Smith also is joining. He was also very fast. He took the Cooper. I think yeah, that's a rule. I think the top 5
Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
racers need to change their car that they raced from the first race. So it's more challenging for them to change the car, as they are not allowed to use the same car as the last race, and they are scored in the top 5 positions. So yeah, they need to change and learn a different car. It's quite nice idea to mix up the field a bit on the front. Yeah, but these cars are actually pretty hard anyway. Okay, let's hit the road again and get some track time, as we have a few corners that are still
Yellow flag in Sector 1.
pretty dangerously handled by me.
Flag Sector 1.
Okay, there's P4, P2, Maddie passing by. I thought it was the Van Hal, but it was the Canuck. Oh!
Yellow flag Sector 1.
Did you see that? What can happen if you go?
It looks like
I see flying cars.
Sector 1 is clear.
Caught on camera. Damn, was that a crazy thing? Yeah, that's actually crazy. When you think about the time, think about back to the time where people really raced these cars on such a track. Really imagine that just for a second. And then think about it, they didn't have any seat belts in the car. But the drivers actually liked more without seat belts, I guess. Or I heard something, because they're actually sitting in a bathtub full of gasoline and expect when a crash, when you have this spill on the hot engine and that this thing takes fire, there's no way to escape if you're seated into the car with belts. There are different times, and the people on that era were pretty crazy. Glad that it's just doing this virtually. For real, I would not have the balls, you say, to do this.
Green flag Sector 3.
Too fast into the corner, because then I cannot go around this one. It's way too narrow. there comes the corner. It's pretty narrow, so we brake earlier. Way safer to go around that. Just need to get muscle memory in for that corner, so I don't get distracted and then boom, into the tree, into the wall, and then it's over.
Sector 1 is 2.8 seconds off the pace.
Ooh. Let him through on the inside. Oh, they're still far behind. It's a good training for me to blue frag scenarios.
Sector 2 is 3.9 off the pace.
Let's see if my teammate is coming today as well. Nathan Miller. Problems, we probably never score any points because we need to reach top 12 to get any points. So it's difficult with a large grid. So good at this to actually be competitive. Yeah, I'm too fast in the corner. Yeah, I need to keep on the inside here. And then, oops, I hit the shifter with my hand while turning and got into neutral here.
Sector 3 is 3.4 seconds off the pace. Sector 1. We think Thompson was crashed. Left side.
Let him pass.
Yellow flag sector 3.
Ooh, it's stuck it.
Green flag sector 2.
Left side clear.
Just done a 220.7. P6.
Don't hit that.
It looks like Thompson and Smith have gone off. Green flag sector 1. Sector 1 is 3.3 seconds off the pace.
You really need to be very sensible on the gas and the pedals.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Let's stay on the inside here, but not hit the
Looks like P2's off.
curve here.
Sector 1 is clear. That's your fastest lap today. You've just done a 2:22.7.
Wow. Really? Wow. Could not imagine that I'm so close to the pace. Even not pushing too hard here. Just keeping it safe.
Yellow flag sector 2. Looks like P2's gone off. Green flag sector 2.
Stuck
Yellow
it.
flag, caution.
Oh, back to the pits. Let's take a little break.
Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it. Sector 2 is clear.
Okay, okay. Everyone is faster than me. Now I will see the results. Okay, 122 is actually not bad. But you're seeing that the other ones get quicker and quicker. But I'm not even trying to go for that time, so
Yellow flag
I
sector
think
2.
22 is a good pace if I can keep that. I'm not doing mistakes like I did now.
Green flag sector 2.
Okay, a little break. I will be back shortly.
Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 2 is clear. Ignore the aero damage, it's nothing. Green flag sector 1. Yellow flag sector 1. Sector 1 is clear. Sector 1 is yellow. We think P2's binned it. Green flag sector 1. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear.
Okay.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Let's focus the game again. Okay, I'm back. And actually we'll save the setup file. It's not a race. Ooh, I don't know how long the race is actually. Let me have a quick peek. Because all races are based on laps. And 14 laps. So
Sector 2 is clear. We can see Weiss has binned it.
over a half an hour. Yeah, it's I think around 40 minutes long. Okay, but the fuel, you see 38 laps, plenty of fuel to get all around the track on that time. Race, 14 laps. And then we can save that not under a time trail. Napoli. Race. There we go. Yeah, we will keep the rest and then we can just go and keep at the pace that is safe. So even the 126 would be fine for me if I keep the car on the track. Okay, there's a fast car coming up. Sam Smith. Starting this car. Need quite some force to get it rolling.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Looks like P2's on. Sector 1 is clear. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Green flag Sector 3.
Not too narrow here. Kiss the wall. See, I try to stay on second gear here. As first gear can upset the car too quickly, I think that's better. One misshift less that can happen.
Sector 1 is 2.4 seconds off the pace. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag Sector 2. We think that Thompson has gone off. Sector 3 is clear.
That's the only turn uphill. We'll go first gear.
Sector 3.
The car crashes in this narrow section here. It will be very dangerous because you don't see it. You really need to listen to the
Yellow flag Sector 1.
Flag warnings. Because I don't see any marshals waving the flag on track here.
Green flag Sector 1. Green flag Sector 3. is 2.4 seconds off the base. Yellow flag, caution. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag, sector 2. Yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 2 is clear. Sector 3 is yellow.
This corner, I'm going always a little bit too wide here for my taste.
Yellow flag, watch out. I think P2's been dipped. Green flag, sector 2.
Thanks for letting space. There's a car between the trees. Keep this car as straight as possible to be full on the gas uphill. Otherwise the car starts to spin.
It looks like Thompson has crashed. Sector 1 is clear.
A bit too fast again.
That's your fastest lap.
222 again, okay.
Sector 1 is yellow.
I guess that might be my pace.
Thompson has stepped in.
A little bit too fast. Could not keep on the inside here.
Green flag, sector 1. P4. Sector 1 is...
I need to brake more. I need to brake more on this turn.
Sector 2 is 2.2 seconds off the pace.
I think the guy behind is faster than me, but he has a difficulty
Ahead has just done a
to
270.
pass my car.
Car to your right.
I think that's
Sector 3
P1
is
right now.
0 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, that's the thing. That is the danger of this.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear. Yellow flag Sector 1. Green flag Sector 1.
These cars are enjoyable to drive. Oh! That was a close one. Perfect track for that.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. I think P4's gone off. Sector 2 is clear. Your tyre temps are all good. Sector 2 is 1.9 seconds off the pace.
Let's see if I can.
P5. Sector 3 is
Not improving, but it's a good pace for me.
Incident in sector
Still
2.
22.
Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear. Sector 1 is 2.1 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, it's better to go slower to keep the momentum. Yeah. And I was a little bit too fast into the corner here. But it was because I was faster on the corner before. Yeah, I just straighten out these lines. Oops. Ugh.
That's barely a scratch, mate. Just ignore it. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Sector 3 is clear.
Again. Yeah, that's my pace.
Sector 3 is
I can constantly keep on that pace and keep the car on the track. Quite happy that it could get a pace, a safe pace quickly. I thought that it would be possible. And Donrod was a catastrophic time trial practice combination.
sector 2. Green flag sector 2.
Okay, let's see if that they'll lap here.
Sector 1 is...
Brake harder, slow down harder. Keep it on the inside.
Yellow flag. Green flag sector 2. Sector 2 is 1.9 seconds off the pace.
I wanted too much. Boom!
Has spun off. Sector 1 is
Instantly
clear.
dead. But I think it was a good pace, but I should not
Seen
overdo
a little
it.
bit of bodywork damage there. Right front puncture.
But yeah, instantly car is gone. So that's just a tiny mistake can make a difference.
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear. Yellow flag sector 1.
So we can see that a lot of cars are
Green flag
tested
sector 1.
and changed between the races. Maddie is also back on the track with the Lotus 12. It could be beneficial, like I said, because a nimble, very agile car. But I think for me, I don't have the time to get used to it so quickly.
Yellow flag sector
And I
2.
did many mistakes, so I'm settling with the Vanval. Yeah, Maddie, I think was in the top 5, certainly. Yeah, absolutely. And she need to change the car. And so she might be experimenting still.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Yeah, that's boom.
Sector 1 is clear.
The crash just from before.
It's fine, mate. It's just a scrape. Green flag sector 2.
Let's just see. Very, 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 very close pace. Quite consistent. That's good. I also will not change anything on the setup. I keep that how it is. Just drive
Sector 2 is yellow.
my pace down and hopefully survive.
Sector 2 is clear.
Oh, Nathan is there
Behind
on the
is
track,
just done at 225.2.
but left again. But hopefully he'll join back soon. Just me check. Got any info?
Yellow flag. Yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 2 is clear.
Let's keep on going and practice a bit more.
Sector 1 is clear.
Let's see, we have space, that's good. Oh, I didn't saw him. Okay. Sorry, mate. Didn't want to block you. So I misjudged the map.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Looks like P2's gone off. Green flag sector 1.
Ooh.
Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Stuck it as well. Okay. Let's get back on track.
Green flag sector 1.
Just restart the thing. There's Rob besides me. Careful because everything is cold, tires, brakes. I was pushing too hard already on the first go here.
Stay right, due to your left.
Flag in sector 1. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear. P4, we think tops has gone off.
Brake a little bit too early.
The track temps increasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
A little wide. Yeah, it's a really dangerous corner here. Downhill, over the crest. Better drive earlier than too late. It's actually good for every turn. Unless it can end your race.
Left side tyres are cold.
That was optimistic.
The leader has just done a 2:14.7.
2:14. Very quick.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear.
I think I should downshift here one gear and then it's safer to go around that way.
Sector 3
A little bit
is
slower.
2 seconds off the pace.
This track is worth every penny.
Yellow flag, caution. Green flag, sector 1.
I think Italo Tracks is also doing another historical tracks in Italy, from Italy. It's working on one very anticipated one. Oh, no. Oh. I don't know exactly which one it is, so sorry for that. But keep a lookout. If you are into sim racing, you
Incident
probably
in sector
know
1. Sector 1 is yellow.
which track it is.
We can see Hardwick has binned it. Sector 1 is 4.4 off the pace. Sector 3 is clear. Sector 2 is yellow. Looks like P4's gone off. Green flag, sector 2.
Too fast into the corner here. The pros are just braking with the right amount to get the rear end to turn and then accelerate in a mid drift. Not real drift, but the car is a little bit sideways, and then it can go faster through the corners with these cars. But it's not something I am good at. I think that corner here can be done like that.
Sixth place. Sector 1 is clear.
I'm getting slower and slower.
Sector 1 is 2.4 off the pace. Yellow flag, sector 3. I think that bunkit has gone off. Sector 3 is clear. Yellow flag in
Better
sector
to
3.
keep the line tucked in.
Yellow flag, watch out. Green flag, sector 3. Green flag, sector 2.
Ah, come on, get out of this.
What's your quickest lap in this session?
121.
2.2 off the pace. Yellow flag sector 1. The leader's just done on 213.8. Sector 1 is 3.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is yellow.
Again, too optimistic.
Sector 2 is 4.3 off the pace.
Slower again.
Sector 3 is 2.3 off the pace. Yellow flag in sector 2. P3's binned it. Sector 2 is clear.
A little bit too fast to the corner.
Sector 1 is 2.9 off the pace.
Again, that is not good.
P5 has gone off green flag sector 1.
We're too fast.
P7, that lap was at 222.0. Yellow flag sector 1. Sector 1 is clear. Yellow flag in sector 1. Green flag sector 1.
Getting more and more slowdowns, but I think it's because people are joining and leaving the race, or the practice right now. Apparently it's totally fine. Pretty surprised that it actually performs so well.
Sector 1 is 3.4 seconds off the pace. Tyre temperatures are fine.
Sure if I'm feeling the fuel getting loose, the car. How much I have, 20 or 10 liters down.
Sector 1 is yellow, Sector 2 is 2.6 seconds off the pace.
Tire wear is not a problem because they are so hard rubber tires. Don't worry about the tires. You can heat them to the death. But then you also don't have a good traction, so optimum temperature is probably difficult to achieve anyway. Oh, I'm talked.
Eighth place. Sector 1 is clear.
No.
Yellow flag.
That's the biggest fear during the race, this kind of stuff. Okay. So 222 for. But I did a 221. I'm not sure why it's not shown on the board. Okay, now it's updated. Yeah, 221.8. Yeah, you can see Maddie did a 215 with the Lotus 12. It's actually a slower car, but it's very nimble, and you can see you can push with this car to very good times. And also probably pretty safe to handle. Nathan is on the track as well now. I hope he has enough practice done. And Sam is also still changing the cars. Erwin is now on the track, but he had practice before, I guess. Just sets its time and then set. Okay, it's quiet in the chat today. Let's just check if everything is actually working as it should. Sometimes the chat had issues. Oh yes, it had issues.
Sector 1 is clear.
Okay, now it's updated. Yeah, sorry Raven, I did not see that you were here. Okay, let's kick them out here. I can't see that. Yeah, now you should be able. Now, hopefully, it's able to work. Just change again, one again, back and forth, and then it should be it. I'm suspecting I was totally alone here, talking to myself. But I'm glad that Raven is around. Okay, then the stream is also working. That's good.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Boy, I'm already pretty hot here. I will do a tiny break. I just jump into Erwin. He's probably crazy. No, he's not racing right now. Oh, is he? Is he? Let's go. No, he's on track. Okay, jump to the live feed. Okay, well, meanwhile I do a little break. Be back in a few.
Minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. We think that Schmidt has gone off. Sector 1 is clear. Sector 2 is clear. Looks like the leader's binned it. Yellow flag sector 2. Green flag sector 2. Yellow flag, caution. Green flag sector 1. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag sector 1. We think Shepherd has stacked it. Yellow flag, caution. Sector 1 is clear. Yellow flag in Sector 2. Yellow flag Sector 1. Green flag Sector 1.
Okay, back I am. Oh, hey Barry, and hi Alex. Thanks, I actually need the luck because this track has not room for any errors. But I'm happy that I'm handling myself on this track. On Donrad it was not the case. So actually it's good, it feels good to be on this track. So 222 is my pace around that. I can also keep it consistently a few laps down. Plus minus 1 second sometimes, but it's fairly okay. Yeah, let's do more practice. We have 15 minutes left.
Sector 2 is clear.
You can see the track is full of cars.
Yellow flag.
Okay, let's see.
Sector 1 is clear.
Do we have a free space? Yeah, we can, if you are quick, we can pull out here. Here's the pit box, do not wonder when cars are here, sitting here. Okay, everything is cold. Should not push too much here.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Sector 2.
Ooh, getting heavy slowdowns now. Oi, 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 oi.
Green flag sector 1. It looks like Miller has spun off.
That's probably my teammate. I don't know if that was Miller.
Sector 2. Yellow flag, watch out. We think Miller has pinned it. Green flag, sector 2.
So sad that Newberry and Jim cannot participate this race. It's a really special one. Yeah, I see, Alex, you are calculating the fuel. I will keep at 50 liters because I need the counterweight for the car. Otherwise it gets very loose in the rear, as the fuel tank is positioned over the rear axle. And these cars need the counterweight for the heavy engine that is on the front. So 50 liters is way to go. So it does not empty itself too much, making the car unstable on the last few laps of the race. Something I want to avoid, as this track is dangerous enough.
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
A little bit too much of the gas here.
Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
To wide. Could it be on the apex there? There's a car behind. It will have some difficulties to pass me, but it's a good training. Therefore it's practice. It's not a time trial. So he should find a way to come across me. Yep. Especially take me when I do mistakes like this one.
Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 3 is 3.4 off the base. Green flag sector 1.
Thanks, whoever did give me that space.
Green flag sector 2. Yellow flag, caution. Sector 1 is clear.
Let's block out the brakes a bit.
10 minutes to go. 10 minutes left.
For me to go a little bit over into far deep into the corner too much. A race for survival here.
Sector 1 is 2.6 off the base.
I hope everyone will try not to push too hard here.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. We think that Hardwick has stacked it.
Oh, that was not good.
Sector 2 is 1.7 seconds off the base. Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag sector 1.
A little bit too late on the brakes, a little bit earlier, so I can keep on the inside. Don't throw it around too much here, or I spin or hit the barrier.
That's your quickest so far.
2:25. That's not the pace I want to plan to go on the race. As it is too much going to the limit for me. Oops. Okay, let him through.
On the right, you're right. Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Could see in the front how these cars are driven. Get the rear, correct with the front, and keep the car through the corner. Otherwise you are taking the corners pretty slow. So let the rear overtake you a little bit, but not too much. Just the right amount.
Car left.
Okay, there's a car left. Let him through.
Left.
Oh, danger zone, danger zone. Why it's disappearing? I think that's a problem with the maximum cars seen on track. It's actually very dangerous. I need to increase that number. But he's certainly in front of me and I just cannot see him.
Sector 2 is 3.0 off the base.
That's something I talked with Steven with it. That this going a low number is very dangerous. Still don't see him. He might just got a disconnect. But I don't bet on that.
Tenth position. Sector 3 is 2.7 seconds off the base.
really enjoyable to go around this track. I hope I survive long, so bam! That's instant done. Yeah, you see, that's the margin of error you have.
Just ignore it.
It's almost none. And others get also distracted by a car. Okay. Yeah. I'm not reverse and try to get on track again. I just go out. On the race I should do it, but I'm just very careful to move out of the track. Okay, let's see the chat.
Yellow flag.
It is death sentence. I was hitting the tree and I was pretty slow. If you're a little bit faster, even on the reduced damage that the server is running to, just 25%, it will be instantly over. You see your cars flying, your tire flying off, or you have a puncture. Okay, let's see display, number of cars. I should just go out of track and rejoin. And yeah, we need to...
That's the end of the session, P10.
For safety reasons, I need to put in a little bit more cars visible. At least 15 cars. It's not all of them, but we can do... reduce. Now the track is so beautiful, I don't want to go low. It already has a lot of stuff that's not visible. I think that's it. Everything... Yeah, that will tank the CPU a bit more, but I cannot do anything anymore regard to that. I'm gonna just rejoin the server through Just Race. Come on, we have 19 people registered, but I think it's not updated. Oh, it's auto refreshing. And 14 on the track. Let's see how many we are in the end. Same car, same luck. Let's... Oh, I need... Yeah, I saved the setup. It's just... I just changed the fuel. Nothing else has changed. It's all default. Not the 100 liters that is usually in the tank. Fireballs, these cars. Huge engine. Huge fuel tank and a driver sitting between them. How more dangerous can it get? Okay, we are on track again. We changed the races. What I can do is can just check if I will go to 19 Hertz. It could look awful, but I give it a try. I just give it a try. It's just 45 FPS.
Sector 2 is clear.
It might be okay, but
That's 2 minutes left.
I need to test that. Woo! Almost flown off into us. Feels not so great. Guess someone can get used to it.
Sector 1 is yellow. It looks like Thompson and Shepard have binned it.
Oh, there's Thompson and Shepard. Oh no, it could be Thompson. Thompson is going on the Porsche. Or he has changed the car, I'm not sure.
Sector 2 is clear. Looks like P5's binned it.
Let's see how many cars will be at the end of the race still on the track and finishing the 14 minutes.
Cold tires all round.
Very interesting how hard they will fight. So getting a good position in qualifying might be important,
Sector 2 is yellow.
as overtaking is difficult here anyway. And then keep a good pace and try not to do any experiments.
Green flag sector 2.
Oh.
We can see Shepherd has spun off.
Yeah, it's jittery. Don't like that. I don't like that.
Checkered flag, 10th position. That's the end of the session. P10.
Qualifying is a little bit longer here. Half an hour this time. Nee, 20 minutes I think. 20 minutes? Yeah, I think 20 minutes. Extended by 5 minutes from the usual time to get a clean lap in. Okay, let's jump off out of the track here and go back to 120 hertz. So we have steady 60 FPS hopefully, and don't have so many slowdowns. It depends how many cars I have in front of me and how fast they will drive away, but you can see the pace is I did a 125. Wow, okay. It was fast then. But my teammate is also doing a 222, so that's the thing I will aim for. I didn't load my setup. That's something I should do. Grand Premio de Napoli. I saved it in the wrong folder. I think I saved it in a Donrod. Let's just... I think I didn't just change the fuel, but just load this up, just in case I forgot something. And then we will resave this in the Grand... How was it called? Grand Premio, there is it, the Napoli. And it's a race 14 laps. There we go. Okay, for the qualifying I'm using the same fuel because it does not help to go on low fuel here with this car. Like I mentioned, it's the counterweight of this car. It's important. Just want to check if the chat is working again or still working. Let's see. This is, I just need to focus it sometime. Live chat, top chat, live chat. Okay. Okay, there's a nasty box now in between, but that's okay. Okay, let's go out here. The car is still rolling. There's the Porsche, the slowest car, very slow compared to the other ones, but probably a safer one to drive. I think that's Rob Thompson that's taken this car for a spin here. Actually, it's a good
Yellow
way.
flag. Watch out.
I bet he will survive the race. Okay, we have a lot of cars in front of us.
Green flag sector 1.
Let's keep some space. Go slow here. But not too slow. Oh, come on, come on.
Sector 1.
Okay, I think I have a good gap here now. Oh, there are no people around the track.
Yellow flag sector 2.
That does not help me with performance. And more render batches to handle for the CPU.
Green flag sector 2.
I think he's letting me through. quite slowdowns here.
Yellow flag.
But I think that's just people joining during qualifying, late joiners.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Sector 3 is clear.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. That was dangerous. That's when there's something happens in the corner, you can't see anything. Pretty slow at front.
Yellow flag.
Not the best to push for a fast lap.
Green flag sector 3.
That's not a valid lap. I still need to do a 1 lap. There's a car between the trees. Let's do a safe lap first. And then we have a safe lap in.
Track temperature's increasing.
Can
It's now
try to
27 Celsius.
improve on that. Plenty of time for qualifying here. A lot of traffic, but they are at a good pace.
Yellow flag sector 3.
But not everyone.
Check your left, clear on the left.
Sector 2 is clear.
There's a
Green flag sector
Valiant,
3.
I think, in front of us. No, it's not a Valiant.
That's the new fastest lap for Schmidt, 2:15.6.
Schmidt already have a time in.
Yellow flag in sector 2. We think that Unkit has gone off and sector 2 is 0.3 seconds off the pace. The leader has just done a 2:15.3.
Right side, clear right.
Yellow flag, caution.
Ooh,
The leader has just done a 2:13.4. Sector 3 is clear.
Miss shifted heavily. Could have destroyed the engine here. Okay, 5 minutes already down. Come on, get out of this barrier.
Green flag, sector 2, E7.
120? No, no way. Okay. I guess I'm settled. No need to do another lap here.
Yellow flag, sector 2. It looks like Hall has binned it. Yellow flag, sector 1. Sector 1 is clear.
But we still try
Sector 2 is clear.
to improve a bit. Oh, keep the car on the track. We have someone behind us. Might let him through when the opportunity is right. So I already have a time on the board.
Rear brakes are cold.
Okay. Time to let the others through.
Sector 2 is yellow.
It's pretty crowded. I'm at a dangerous place to be here.
Sector 2 is clear.
Let's get out of the way here. Still have some cab from behind.
The leader's just done it. 212.8.
Oh, driving with traffic, that will be so dangerous.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Let's just try keep pushing. New lap is starting up. And I think I have a good pace here. Or a good gap from the guy from behind. Okay, let's go.
E10.
Yeah, it was very dangerous to go so fast to the corner here.
Green flag Sector 1. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Green flag Sector 1. Sector 1 is 2.6 seconds off the pace. The track temperature's rising. It's now 29 Celsius. Sector 1 is yellow. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Sector 1 is clear. B3 has gone off. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go.
Downshifted too late here.
That's your best in the session.
Wow, I even improved on that time.
2.8 off the pace. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Ooh, slow downs. No, 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 no. Ah.
Sector 1 is 3.8 off the pace. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. We think Weiss has binned it. has gone off.
Let's shift it.
Sector 1 is clear. We can see Thompson has crashed. Green flag, Sector 2. Sector 3 is...
Okay, that's usually my usual pace. Oh, this corner is so slow. And if it overpace, this is what happens.
Yellow flag in Sector 1.
Okay, I think I am happy with the result.
Green flag, Sector 1.
Even a time better than in practice with the same setup, but the track might be a little bit grippier. Nathan is even before me, my teammate, so we were close on the pace. And the other ones are just insane how fast they go around the track. Martin is also on the track. He also does a live stream, but he left the game. He has a mismatch. Ah, damn. He probably forgot to update the version of the cars. I hope he's quick. I hope he's very quick to get it sorted. He still has, 10 minutes to go. I think he will get it sorted. So let's see where are we here. So Oscar, Maserati, or probably the Piccolo. On second, Salvatore is with the Lancia D450 on the front. Okay, Martin has rejoined.
It looks like Smith has spun off.
Martin will go for the BRM Type 55. Same car as Evan is doing. Udo Remme is doing the Lancia D50. Sam Smith, the Cooper. 45, Daniel Weiss as well. Alexander Delou, Lotus 12. Same with Maddie. Yeah, it's if you can handle this car, it's a good one to get out of track. Christian has also taken the Porsche, similar to Rob. Yeah, probably it's the safest bet to go if you are not comfortable to go on the track so fast. In a safe manner, not fast pushing too hard.
Green flag, Sector 1.
So there's still positioning changes. If I start here in the middle, I'm very, very happy and a little bit worried that I survive it. Oh,
Yellow flag, caution.
another one. That's not good for Martin.
1 is clear.
Let's see if I can help him somehow, or he's probably getting help already from the Discord. Discord, no, it's this one. No, it's not this one.
Yellow flag, watch
It's
out.
this one. Discord. Ah, damn it.
We think Schmidt has crashed.
Yeah, I hope Martin doesn't have written here. He was not kicked again. He's still on the track, so it might be okay now. Because he just changed the cars in hope to keep on track. But that's not the car. I think that's some other serious file.
Green flag, Sector 1. It looks like Plunkett has binned it.
He's not going on track yet. I hope when he got on track that it works. Because here's a live stream on from Automobilista Unofficial
Sector 1 is yellow.
on the official Twitch stream.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Because Jim did not have time to make the stream, he jumped in. Okay, 14 laps. Survive 14 laps. It does not sound much, but it will be stressful because you will have cars around you, and that's difficult to maintain the car balance while not on the line you're used to drive.
Yellow flag.
Oh, we have another spammer. Well done, YouTube. Get your spammers at bay, because that gets annoying. Every the same crap posted
Sector 2 is clear.
that even not make any sense.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to
You
go.
don't even need to block them because there are always coming new accounts. Hope for a bun waved.
Sector 1 is clear.
Remove them
Incident in
out of the
sector 2.
game.
Sector 2 is yellow.
I hope Martin is alright. He's starting the car, I think, now.
Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Let's see. Oh, he's on track already. That's good. So, it is working out for Martin.
Green flag sector 1.
Just a little trouble with the track mismatch. Good to know that he's also on track. What will we do? The next remaining minutes. Let's just go on track here. Just sitting here with the car.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about
I'm
you,
still
mate.
rolling. Just enjoy the cars here. Let's see, we can step out and drool over this car from the outside. Yeah, you see in VR, the cockpit is usually optimized for racing on a regular screen, so the rear of the car is not in need to be rendered, so it's all moved away. That's okay. Front wheels for sure, you need to see them. Let's turn the wheel here. That's everything you need to see in the front of the car, but usually the rest is optimized away, which makes sense to reduce the rendering. So yeah, standing here like watching a race going on here. Yeah, VR is amazing what it can bring on the table in terms of immersion. Hey, you see here's even the other cars passing here very close. It's the bend
the end of
here
the session,
in the
P11.
middle. Okay, let's take a seat on this car again. The warm-up is going to start, and then we want to try and play around a bit with cars close by. Let's see the sector. So remembering that sector 1 is first section, first turn. This one is remembering the turns. Hairpin is where sector 2 is, and sector 3 is at a section downhill towards the starting and finish line. Yes, the race in the narrow passage is also part of sector 2, I think. Yeah. Okay. What a dangerous thing. Even virtually is terrifying. Especially I don't want to mess up others' race, so I'm extra careful here. So it's actually more on the table than just surviving the race. It's also not to make others not to finish their race. soon the warm-up will start. There is always an overlap, I think a few minutes, I don't know how many exactly. 3 minutes, I guess. So remaining ones can still make it count. I'm P12, so 1 position down. It's actually not that bad. Let's see who is around me. Polo is behind me. George is behind Polo. Rob Thompson is here with the Porsche, and Christian Stieger is with the Porsche. They might have a little duel, both of them with the Porsches. No, Christian, the timer is not bugged, that's normal. It's the overlap. A few others might have a trouble going on this track. But Jess Moore is not... he's here, okay. Yeah, you need a good CPU. CPU limited. And certainly also GPU a little bit. But yeah. It's not the track. Just to blame it on the track. The cars as well are pretty high detail, so and using large textures. The combination of both is really bringing Automobilista to the edge. There's certain optimizations possible, but that's a lot of work to do, especially when the mod on the track is already finished. Okay. Then the warm-up's gonna go. Practice ever much quicker. Yeah, okay, sure. There were not so many on the track. No, you means the green, okay. Yeah, let's see if he can survive with this pace. It's not something... if you can push that for 14 laps, then it's fine. It's a fight for survival here. That's hitting the road. Let's see. Huge performance issues. Probably terrible.
Yellow flag sector 2.
So to keep the performance low, I need to be... I need to keep cars behind me, but that is not going to be the case. The more cars are in front of me, the more performance issues I have, and the more I'm close to them, the more I have issues. But it probably might me to go around a little bit slower, not to over push.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 2 is yellow.
So I'm not going crazy here.
Sector 3 is clear.
Gone a bit wide. Oh, and I misjudged it. Yeah, that's how quick it can go.
Green flag sector 2. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Let's get
Picked
back
up a bit of aero damage.
on track here.
Yellow flag sector 2. Sector 2 is clear.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, that's
Sector 1 is clear.
a good warning that the tires are cold and that you need to keep careful for the first two laps. As everything is cold still.
Sector 3. Yellow
I'm not able to hit 60 FPS.
flags out, P12. That's the end of the session. P12.
Left. You're clear left.
Yeah, it's pretty loose, the car. I really feel that it's pretty cold. Oops, that kicked me out. Yeah, many liters to make the car stable. Definitely something. I even would put in more, a little bit more.
P12. Get ready.
I was disqualified. No way. What did I do to get quality? Oh, really? Oh. What did I do?
Thompson has been disqualified.
I think it's a problem where you start on track. Everyone that starts outside of the pit box is disqualified. Okay. Okay, there we go. Have fun, everyone. So, okay, that was it. Will not be a race for me today. I hope Martin is... No, Martin is also disqualified. We don't have even a stream now for Automobilista Unofficial. Ah, man.
Let's go, let's go.
Just watch a bit and then jump out. First spin.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Oh man, I was really looking forward to race this. Guess the extra positions were not tested for the track. Because I did not do anything to get disqualified. Same goes for the other ones. So let's see. Let's go.
Weiss just retired from the race.
Numpad is on, numlock is on. Is it on? No, it's now on.
Green flag sector 1.
There's all the cars. Yeah, you see all the cars that are sitting in the back of the track. Let's see, Rob Thompson's disqualified. I'm disqualified. Salvatore is not disqualified, but still sitting here, but he probably has retired. Let's see, results is here. Martin is disqualified, yep, it's the extra positions. Christian is disqualified, yep. And Rob, yeah, it's the extra pit box parking positions here that was added to the track, I guess. Damn, short upgrade did not work out. Okay, so that's done. Let's see if we have some close racing somewhere. But no incident, it was pretty clean, the racing, so pretty good. Keeping the cars on the track. That's Maddie. Trying to get closer to P1. Not sure who's the front. Sadly, I cannot rejoin the track in non-VR and do a live feed. Would be actually pretty nice, but I cannot rejoin because I'm disqualified. Or yeah, if I leave, I cannot rejoin. Okay, Maddie's in a car that has good cornering, but it loses on the straights. It's the Lotus 12. I'm not sure what the car in front is. Could be the Maserati. Piccolo. Maddie is closing in. Got a bit wide. I'm hearing the engine from behind, so it might be... Oh, yellow flag.
Track temperature's rising. It's now 27.
Yeah, the yellow flag are the cars that are sitting here. I think they got always a yellow flag.
The leader has just done a 214.0.
The huge mouse cursor is ugly. Let's see if we can get a bit of view. Now that looks even worse. But wait, I can VR watch. Oh, that's hard. Let's see.
Yellow flag. I think P5's gone up. Sector 1 is clear.
That's just Moore is far away. Let's see from the TV camera. Oh, there comes. Closing in. Let's see how she guts that corner around. Very interesting to see how they can battle with these cars. Certainly let's see who's in front. Just take that here. It's Oscar. Oscar Harwick in front. Oh, he misshifted. We just jumped in when he misshifted, but here's no chance to overtake on this narrow passage. But the straight could be an opportunity for Maddie to go through, because she seems obviously a little bit faster. Especially on cornering, but the straight will be difficult to overtake with the Lotus. Is must hope for a mistake from Oscar in front. Yeah, the yellow flag also always with cars sitting there. Let's see. We have a good exit. Yeah, but you see, still, yeah, a little bit in the slipstream helps, but the car pulls away. Very good line from Eddie here. Oh, he was going wide. Chance for Medi, but no. Dangerous, but still going well. Keeping the line, keeping space. Had some very nice driving here. Oh, she's on the inside. Ooh, going wide. Dangerous move. Could it have been close for both? Still fighting. Getting the car uphill. It's difficult to keep the line. So actually avoiding contact is very, very difficult. Especially when you try to push around. But Medi makes a pass. So let's see if Oscar can still come close. Should not overpace, because there is another one coming through. So let's watch Oscar getting close to Medi again. He's still far away. I know it's Medi. Yeah, Jess is getting closer. Okay, yeah, the settings are low. The car looks a little bit odd on these cameras. I stick to cameras that are more nicer to see. A little bit too much on the sidewalk bump there. I think no one is in the chat. It's just nope. Chat is bugged again, or yo, it's bugged again. Okay. Now I see your chat.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
Even that was bugged for me. Cannot see that you written something. Yeah. A little bit sad that I could not race and enjoy this on the track with a few other cars. But something like this can happen. But it could have been tested before that. Yeah, that's. I think it's the issue that the cars are. Okay, let's not talk. We see that he. Oh, that was a dangerous crash. But he's closing in. Jazz is getting closer to Oscar. I think Oscar has a difficult car to handle. So the Lotus cars have a plus, because Jazz is also the. Oh no, my teammate is retired. So no points for us. I hope to get at least in the top 12 in this race, but not gonna happen. Let's see if Jazz is getting Oscar. Yeah, Maddie is now pulling away. beautiful scenery. Yeah, don't worry, these graphical glitches is to the VR plugin. They're driving pretty safely. Yeah, Oscar get a good wide. Yeah, I think Rob could not reset it because the same issue would happen even on the restart, because of the positions the cars were placed behind the finish and start line. Let's take a look in the chat. Can jump back into these cars. Yeah, actually, I could make it a top 20 because there are just 11 cars left. Damn. But we get points. Nathan is on P12, so we get a little bit points for a team. Come on, Christian. This can happen. Don't ruin the other ones, because it's nothing that certain players were disqualified. It's just we don't have the luck to start on the right positions to be on the track. So it's like a roulette. So take it. And yeah, I'm also off the track and not writing in the chat. Just check the rules. Should not chat without doing the race. Okay, Salvatore has had lag. Was not disqualified. I guess his performance was down. Okay, let's go and see a bit of the battle here. I'm not in the mood to leave my racing seat and just leave the race. Especially we don't have any live stream. So at least you can enjoy it here. Just see, I flick through if we have some other positions back to the field. There can be some cars a lap. So Alex is close to Erwin Schmidt. Erwin is on the BRM, I think, and Alex is on the Lotus, and he seems to be closing into Erwin. Let's see if Alex can catch him. I hope my chat is working from YouTube, because that also was broken. Not refreshing.
Incident in Sector 2.
Sector 2
is yellow.
Okay, what's happened? Just... yeah, that's... oh, there is a pass. Alexander Delore fighting also with the Lotus. Yeah, the Lotus have an edge here. I thought that, but I didn't want to learn it on this track. So who's in front? Who's in front? It's Polo. Oh, we can see Oscar is being tailed on the other side of the track. Let's jump to them. This one could be more interesting. Let's keep here. Yeah, I see that Alexander seems to make the pass soon. Yep. Struggling a bit, but he's on the inside. Keep some space. Some nice driving here. Now he's on the inside, Alex, so Polo needs to stay on the outside. Kept inside. Oh, too early on the gas. Almost lost the car. But you see, some tiny mistake. You lose a lot of time with these cars. Ooh, but he was going too fast. So Alexander is catching up. But now it will be difficult to overtake on this part of the track. Just need to stay close, keep the pressure up. But Polo's doing a good job. Just remembering he wanted to quit because he was not feeling the cars, but he's doing a very good job here. Oh, a little bump from Alex. Gladly it just was so minor to not unsettle the car. Okay, let's go. Go for it. Danger, come on. No, it's dangerous here to overtake. He's defending, staying on the inside here. But the Lotus can take the inside line. Just carefully applying the gas. Yeah, misshift. Oh, I guess Polo misshifted the car, as the acceleration is usually not the best of the Lotus, but passed quickly. Or he let him through to not being constantly under pressure. Could also be a tactic to survive. But we'll see if he's trying to push. Yeah, he's still on him, trying to regain his position. Oh, this engine is clipping hard, way too high in the volume. It's not so loud when we go on the outside camera. Okay, let's see what the front is doing. If Oscar still is on second. Oh, Udo is pretty much fall behind. He's usually a fast driver. So Alex is still tailing Erwin. Also is closer now. Oscar is still on second. I guess Erwin... Oh! Where is... Maddie? Jess has... No, Jess is fifth. Damn it, he did a mistake. Okay, I couldn't see this incident. So let's see here, Erwin getting attacked by Alex. Yes! Erwin was a bit wide. Erwin is keeping space on the inside, but Alex backed out.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Okay, now I think he has the power to come through. See, Lotus is slower overall. Erwin's car has an edge. The BRM. No, he
Sector
lost
2
it.
is yellow.
He lost it.
Green flag sector 2. We think bucket has gone off.
Okay, that was. I think he will not get Erwin now. Yeah, only if Erwin also does a mistake. Let's see where we have close cars battling. Yeah, excellent lure with his Polo. Oh, Polo has passed again. Polo had made the pass. So it seems to be a nice battling here between the two both. Let's see what cameras angles we have
Sector
here.
1 is yellow. Green flag sector 1. New fastest lap for Shepherd, 2:13.
Shepard is pushing even on front. Yeah, sadly we cannot even see the map data and everything. I can even, let's see if I can enable the UI here. I can't. Okay, let's see if Alexander can still get the position back. Yeah, same section we have overtaken last time. Can he keep it? Polo is pushing again. Have a nice battle here. Okay, did not get a good exit. Could not play out the advantage of the car.
Yellow flag sector 1. We think that Moore has gone off.
Oh, Jess has also gone off. I think there were not many survivors after
Sector 1
this.
is clear.
So even when if you would turtle around this track, you get the points. So that would also be a strategy. So using the Porsches, which was a good strategy, sadly, yeah, and everyone was disqualified. Starting off the back of the track. Okay, let's see where we have close positions. Udo is having also difficulties with the Lancia. Okay, no close cars. Here's probably the best chance to get some fights. Okay, just keep that on. We'll just take a break and be back in a few.
Yellow flag sector 2. Sector 1 is yellow. It looks like Moore has binned it. Green flag sector 1. Sector 1. It looks like Moore has crashed. Green flag Sector 1. Has gone off. Sector 2 is clear.
Okay, he was kicked from the race. I think it was not ended properly. Yeah, it's a big discussion on Discord now. Poor Automobilista, because he feels responsible for this issue. But yeah, he could not test this with the AI. He has written that it worked with the AI, but not with the in multiplayer. Seems so that you get disqualified more easily and racing in multiplayer. Oh, the chat is also having problems. Illegal parts on my car. Okay. Okay. I think I also end the stream because we're not on the race anymore. So have a good night. Bye bye. And yeah, hopefully see you back on Wednesday when the next race is going to go on. Yeah, that's a little bit sad. I had a good feeling to get a good race around the track, but yeah, cannot help. Can happen. At least I could not blame myself doing doing my own mistakes and wrecking the car. So yeah, it's like it is. So yeah, on Wednesday will be a Boxer Cup again. Not really looking forward to it. Brasilia track I never raced, but let's see how that will be. But Florian will join as well, so it'll be nice. Probably we have some battles. It was actually fun.